Welcome to episode 9 of Let the Ancestors Speak. When we first moved into the house, we decided that we did not want to mow the lawn. So there's this amazing place in Tacoma called Jungle Fever Exotic. And it has all of these amazing plants and trees and stuff. So we went down there and we talked to Jerry, the owner, and we said, Jerry, we want a jungle. And so Jerry came and he planted the Hardiman House jungle. And after a while, Jerry had to do other things, and so he gave us Michael. And Michael was an amazing magician with the garden. And so he picked up where Jerry left off, and he built shrines all around the place. So not only did we have jungle, but we also had shrines. The first thing you see when you come onto the property of Hardiman House is an olive tree. We planted the olive tree here because the olive tree symbolizes peace. And it also symbolizes longevity and intergenerational transfer of culture and knowledge. Because when a baby is born, an olive tree seed is put into the ground. And when the baby usually becomes a boy or girl and turns 6, then the tree blossoms and bears fruit. And olive trees can grow for 100 to 200 or 300 years. So when people come in, we say, we grant you peace, strength, and prosperity forever. There are many cultures that believe that our ancestors reside in trees and plants, and so that's why certain plants and trees are given a specialness. The palm tree is one of those trees that is given specialness. We have 3 windmill palms in our sacred security space that is our lawn, and these palms represent in many cultures the symbol of the sun, and they also represent the androgynous nature of creation, because the stem becomes the male, the masculine principle, and the leaves that bear fruit become the feminine principle. And so together there's something that is created that has been able to provide adornment to people, that has been able to provide housing, that has been used in ceremonial occasions, basically showing that the unity, the generative properties that come from the union of the masculine and the feminine, as symbolized in the palm tree.
Okay.
Another ancestral spirit that inhabits our garden in the form of a tree is our weeping purple birch tree. It is a magnificent tree, and it is so elegant as it gently weaves its way up into the sky. Birch trees were thought to have medicinal properties, as well as being symbols of being able to move and blow in the wind. And so again, we are reminded by our ancestors in their tree form about the importance of resiliency, about the ability to gracefully move against adversity and still grow strong, still be grounded and reach for the sky.
Yeah.
And behind me is the command central point of the Hardiman home security system. It's our blue bottle tree. Salma and I discovered blue bottles when we were touring Mississippi, and we saw these houses that had blue bottles outside, and we asked people what they were for, and they said there was a belief that a blue bottle would protect your land and your property, that if you put it on the edge of your property, that if evil spirits or bad thoughts or negative energy would come, it would go up into the bottle because it would be attracted by the color blue, and it would be caught in the bottle, and when the rays of the sun came, it would disappear because it could not stand the light of day. And so we decided to do a blue bottle tree. Well, very interesting. We had a maple tree in the library, in the jungle, and we thought it was dead. So we put the bottles on it and decided to give it new life. But because resilience seems to be one of the themes in this particular lawn of ours, The maple trees, look, are growing. They're growing everywhere. They're finding ways to still stay alive, to be like the phoenix and rise again. And so the bottle tree not only protects us from the spirits around, but it also manifests that there is bounty and abundance abroad. When I was trying to decide what to feature on this week's episode, whether to do the yard, or whether to do the colored bathroom, or whether to do the southern kitchen, I was sitting on the porch, or whether to do the lawn, I was sitting on a porch, and a hummingbird came. And it was the first hummingbird of the season. And it came to drink from our hummingbird feeder. And that told me that the ancestors were saying that they wanted me to talk about the netters, to talk about the trees, to talk about our connection with nature. Because we are not just all physical on this level. We are also part of the natural and the universal world. And the hummingbird wanted me to tell you to not give up hope, because that's what a hummingbird is a symbol of. A hummingbird is a symbol of ecstasy. A hummingbird is a symbol of joy. And so the little hummingbird wanted me to tell you, wherever you are, you can turn it into a sacred space. Wherever you are, you can take a lawn and make it a shrine. Wherever you are, if we acknowledge the forces of nature, we are protected, we are nurtured, we are cherished. remember, like, subscribe, and share.